Hi parents, teachers. It's Miss Carol and it's a Sunday school day, whether it's Sunday morning or Friday night or Tuesday afternoon. Some time to spend in the Word with your children. I'm going to keep this from falling. Our lesson this week is called An Ascending Truth, and this teacher's guide for you is downloaded below. So that's available. And our objective right here again is that we want the children to know that while Jesus' earthly body ascended into heaven, he went to prepare a place for us that we could live with him forever. For the launch activity, they suggest a helium balloon. I'm not sure everybody has one of those laying around. So you could just talk about things that you've seen that go up. You've seen helium balloons go up. You've watched an airplane take off. Things, and explain to them what the word ascend means, to go up. I'm having trouble with my fancy Plastitac equipment here. Anyway, the narratives, Bible narratives for older and younger children are there again. And one suggestion that they made is that you take a whiteboard, I happen to have, or maybe just a big piece of paper, and get from the children the answers to who, what, where questions. Who was in the story? Jesus. Get the kids to tell you. Don't just write this up there. And the disciples were in the story. And then you would list, what did Jesus do? He spoke with his disciples. He told them he was going to prepare a place for them. He went up to a mountain. He ascended and went behind the clouds. And then you would list a list of what the disciples did as well, all pulled from the children. Tell me more, tell me more. I have them think of as much as they can remember. The where for younger children would probably be just on a hill. The older children, the Mount of Olives. So you could do any combination of that to either have the children go do those charts on their own and then bring them back and compare with the group, or you could just make one big chart together, pulling ideas from all the children. That works fairly well. Then there are discussion questions. You know, Jesus was already dead because he died on the cross. So his earthly body was already dead. So he didn't get to heaven the same way we do. We die to go to heaven, but he was just lifted up to his Father. His earthly body had already died. So there's several discussion questions that you might want to talk about with the kids. And then the Bible narratives are there, the older and younger children's Bible narratives, to help tell it as well. You would tell the story, of course, before you made the chart. Then there is the Live page with all kinds of activities, and I use wind a lot when teaching this lesson because a wind is a good example of something that we know it's there, but we can't see it. And that's the way it is with Jesus now. We can't see him, but we know he's there because we can feel his presence. He's promised to be here. Well, I use a fan and, turn the fan on and let it blow some streamers out and, okay, can you see the wind? No, but we know it's there. We feel its effects. So that's one of the Live things that they suggest that might be a good idea. I also make this little craft a lot with cotton ball cloud and then like a pulley up and back, and you can make Jesus go up, and it's fun to have them use that to tell somebody the story. Tell grandma the story, even on a video link. Tell grandma the story of how Jesus died, and then they can how Jesus arose, and they can use their little art craft to tell somebody else the story. We want to talk about with the children that Yes, Jesus ascended. The disciples saw him go up. That doesn't mean that he's left. He promises and promised his disciples to be with them always, just like he is with us always. And he always loves us, no matter what. And nothing can take that love away. Nothing, nothing, absolutely nothing. Hope you have a good week. Wish we could get together, but we can't. God's blessings to you and to your children. Love you. Bye-bye.